Hello, my name is Will Bartek, and I'm the chairman here at Angels of the University of Missouri. COVID restrictions have been tough on kids our age. Kids not living in a house supporting your best friend. However, philanthropy events have been difficult to have.
Hey guys,
We
it's
are
on.
to raise money on social capacity. Our organization, Angels Arms.
It might be muted.
We are proud to have met our goal and give to an amazing organization. We love your mission and all the beautiful things for children in St. Louis. Thank you for 20 years of service. Congratulations and cheers to our 20 more.
All right, welcome everybody to the Angels Arms auction. And as a board member and the board treasurer, I know firsthand how important this auction is to our mission. With the crazy times we are in this pandemic, it's even more important right now for us to try to raise money for the Angels Arms family. We are actually hosting a small gathering of the people that are normally at our table at the live auction, and to raise money for a cause that is near and dear to my heart. As the youngest of 5 kids with a single parent, there was a good chance I could have been in foster care if it wasn't for my aunt who helped support my mom and my siblings and I. So please take all this into consideration tonight when you're watching this. Thank you for joining, no matter where you are. Have a safe night. Have a great night. Help raise money for this awesome cause. For those of you who are thinking of bidding on a dog tonight, here's a special message for you. So we actually have 3 auction dogs. 2 of them are Angels Arms dogs. And no, we're not buying another one, so we're not bidding against you on this. But whoever wants to bid on that dog, if someone goes like $200 or $300 higher than you, don't worry about it, because we're going to donate $500 to whoever wants that dog to go higher up on that bid. So whatever you want to bid, remember that I'm going to add $500 to it. So keep bidding up that dog. All right. Have a great night. In the words of the famous Jerry, oh yeah, here's one of ours right there. In the words of Jerry Maguire tonight for everybody, show me the money. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Verest. I'm honored to be the board president of Angels Arms. I want to welcome you to this very special virtual event, our 20th annual gala event. Every year at these events, we give out two special awards to two very special volunteers. The first award is the Jean Marie Dahl Business Partnership Award. This year's winner is the Wallner team. Jen and Rodney Wallner are very special to our organization. They are a huge voice in the community for Angels Arms, as Jen was a foster child herself. On multiple occasions, they've helped us with real estate transactions, their strong contributions with great connections throughout our community. Congratulations, Jen and Rodney Wallner and your team, and thank you for all you do. The second award is the Thomas Pulliam III Volunteer Award. This special individual has donated countless hours of time and talent, photographing all of our events, creatively delivers ongoing donations for all of our families. He's constantly present with our staff in our office and with all of our foster families. This year's recipient is Jim Hydorn. Jim, congratulations. Thank you for all you do for the organization. Now I want to welcome everybody to the event. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy this evening's show.
Thank you, Eric, and good evening, everyone. Okay, just give me a second. It's the right night for this, right? Can I take a minute just to give Bess a quick call? It seems like, I mean, nobody else is here. Bess, where are you?
Hey, Heidi. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm at Greenbrier Country Club because I thought since it's our 20th anniversary celebration that we were just going to do this where it all began. This is where we had our first big gala and fashion show. So obviously I'm wrong. I'm going to call Maria and find out what's going on. I'm sorry, Heidi. Bye. Maria. Maria, where are you?
Hey, Bess. I'm actually downtown right now at the convention center because that's where Angels Arms used to host this event for many years, and I thought that's where we were going tonight. I'm guessing that's not where we're meeting. Okay, let me call Tom and see where he's at. 1 second. Hey, Tom, where are you at?
Okay, Maria. I'm at Kemp, but there's no. I mean, there's a lot of cars here. There's a lot of cars. Well, it's because this is a Tesla deal. I thought we were coming back here to host this in remembrance of all those years we hosted this at the Kemp Auto Museum, and there's a whole lot of cars, but these are all Teslas. Something is screwed up here. Let me reach out to Yasmina and see where she's at. I don't know what's going on here. Yasmina, where are we supposed to be? I'm here in my tux. This is the Tesla dealership. It's not the Kemp where we're going to host our event. What's going on here?
Hi, Tom. What do you mean, where am I? I'm at the River City Casino, where we've had our auction the last 5 years. We love this place. What on earth are you doing at a Tesla dealership? The last thing you should be doing right now is looking for a new car. No, the event is not there. That hasn't been Kemp for years. You need to get over here to River City Casino. This is where the event is, and it's about to start. And oh my God, I just remembered. The event is not here. It's not anywhere. It's virtual. We're in the middle of a pandemic. What were we thinking? Oh gosh, Heidi must be freaking out waiting for us. Okay, here's the plan. You call the rest of the team, tell them to head straight to the studio. I'll call Heidi. I'll tell her we'll be there as soon as we can. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Hi, Heidi. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We have completely lost our minds. We'll be there as soon as we can. Please stall as much as you can. We'll be there in a few minutes. Okay, thanks, Heidi. Bye.
guess it's time to tap dance. While we wait for everyone to arrive, let me be the first to welcome you all to the 20th anniversary Stepping Out for the Angels first ever virtual gala. We are going to have a blast this evening, celebrating 2 decades of Angels Arms. And to kick off tonight's festivities, let's take a moment to come together as Angels Arms founding volunteer Mike Meyer reads the invocation. Mike, take it away.
Hello, everyone. As we celebrate our 20th year of Angels Arms, we are reminded of our humble beginnings, our remarkable growth, and the amazing, loving support of all of you. We must all admit, this has been a tough year. In spite of all the difficulties we face through this pandemic, Angels Arms has survived and helped our foster families thrive because of your generosity. Tonight, we give thanks for God's many gifts, especially the gift of you. Although we are not together physically, our hearts are brought together for our common cause, our foster children. We have raised our heads high during this challenging year, and we have so many blessings to be grateful for. First of all, for our amazing foster parents, who not only devote their lives to raising these children, but showed their stamina and honed their skills over the past months as educators, as counselors, as backyard coaches, as yard order cooks, and so much more. We are thankful for the foster children who have adapted to this new way of life. We are thankful for our many volunteers who give their hearts as well as countless social distance hours to our mission. And we're thankful for you, our loyal supporters who give of yourself so freely and have always responded to our needs. We are stronger than ever because of you. We are Angels Arms strong. And we are constantly encouraged knowing that you will always be there for us as you are tonight. We thank God for these many gifts, and may God bless every one of you. Amen.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh my gosh, Heidi, I am so sorry. Okay,
it is
I'm
about
here.
Time.
I know, and I'm glad we're friends. Just understand, do I look okay? Because my hair, I'm a mess.
You look fabulous.
Thank you, so do you. I love you, Heidi.
I love you.
And I just want to say Tom and Yasmin and Maria are here too. We're all here, and we made it. Thank you, Heidi Glaus. Everyone knows Heidi in St. Louis. Your energy is contagious. We're so happy that you're emceeing this event again this year. And it wouldn't be possible without our incredible sponsors year after year who donate, not just their money, but also their time through countless volunteer days.
Exactly. A special thank you to the following sponsors of this year's 20th anniversary virtual gala.
Thank you to these wonderful companies at the friend sponsorship level: Deerbergs, Evans-Dixon, CNB St. Louis Bank, and Buckingham Assets Management.
And thank you to the following companies at the ally sponsorship level: Lewis Rice, Varsity Tutors, Hope Montessori Academy, Daniel and Henry, and Cisco Systems.
And a big thank you to the following companies at the ambassador sponsorship level: the Lucas family, hi Mike and Marcia, Emerson Electric, Wells Fargo, Anders, Reuben Brown, the Otten family, Thompson Coburn LLC, the Miramonte Family Foundation, and Palo Alto Networks.
Also, a very special thank you to the following companies at the advocate sponsorship level: Merrill Lynch,
and the Centene Charitable Foundation.
And finally, a huge thank you to the platinum level and title sponsor of this evening's event, Renaissance Financial.
you to all of these sponsors, and we can't forget to say thank you to Renoco for being our ongoing house sponsor. Thank you, Renoco.
Such great companies and individuals right there. Thank you to all of them. Don't forget that throughout this entire evening, we have incredible items up for grabs in our silent auction. Remember to bid often. Bidding will remain open until 8:30 tonight. Raffles close at 7:30. So make your final raffle ticket purchases right now. Speaking of those amazing auction items, let's pop into Studio B and check in with Tom, Maria, and Yasmina. Tom, how's it going in there? It looks like there are a lot of great packages.
A lot of great stuff, Heidi. Thanks for bringing it down to Studio B, as we're calling it today. I'm Tom Hartnagel. I'm the event chairman tonight for this Stepping Out for the Angels, albeit virtual. We have people joining us from all across the country, and this is a big deal because we're raising money for the kids of Angels Arms. I am joined tonight with two very special ladies from the Angels Arms office, our staff and our friends. First, I'll start with Maria, who is somebody very special in her hands.
That's right, Tom. Good evening, everyone. My name is Maria. Tonight, I get the privilege of holding this precious cargo that we'll talk more about in just a moment. But we have some incredible items, and we want you to bid on them till 8:30 p.m. this evening. Yasmina, tell us a little bit more about what we have.
Thanks, Maria. Hello, everyone. I'm Yasmina, and as she mentioned, we do have some really incredible items that we've noticed you all have been bidding on. Keep those bids coming. Before we get into that, though, I just want to thank everyone from watching from home. We really appreciate it. We know we have viewers from all over the country, so hello to you. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget that 100% of all the proceeds from our auction items and our raffles support our foster families. So let's get into previewing some of the incredible auction. What on earth are you wearing, Tom?
Yasmina, we call this a prop in the business, and I'm sporting Grandpa Zimmerman's green velvet hat. I'm not wearing the lederhosen, but we're going to start off with an amazing item. The first item is a trip to Munich. It's number 10, and you'll want to check this out on BidPal. There's a detailed description, but it's a trip for two to Munich, Germany. This takes place in late September of 2021. You'll be at Oktoberfest, where you'll have access to tents. You'll have 2 nights hotel, and then you can go throughout Europe and do whatever you want to do. There's a dinner with brewmasters, and it should be an amazing time, unlike anything else. So make sure you bid on that. Secondly, and I'll move to the next prop, we're talking about Keystone. And we've got some pictures to roll here because you're going to want to see this beautiful place donated by the Hewitts. This particular house can sleep up to 14 individuals, potentially more. I've been there. The view is spectacular. The mountains are amazing. It's a matter of feet away from downtown Keystone, and you can check out the sights and scenes there. There's horseback riding. This is, by the way, from May through October, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. Again, a big, big house for a large family, multiple families. You'll want to enjoy this particular time there. And as the pictures you're seeing show, it is quite the place. Thank you so much, Jeff and Susie Hewitt, for making this contribution of this awesome house. And as I turn away from that, I move to the next big, big thing here. And this is a puppy. This beautiful puppy that we're going to show you is a male dachshund. It is a beautiful dog that I have affectionately called Wiener. It's a wiener dog. And I'm here to show you this sweet dog with our dear Maria.
That's right, Tom. So we named him Wiener, but you are welcome to name him whatever you'd like when you take him home. He is so precious. He's item number 15, and he is a silver dapple, 9-week-old male dachshund. His temperament is so sweet. He's well socialized with other dogs and cats. He'd be a perfect family dog to take home tonight. Make sure you check him out.
Absolutely, and the bidding is going for this lovely dog. Let's keep it going, though, because this can find a beautiful house and, more importantly, raise money for children. So the next item we're going to talk about here, this has gone viral. This is unbelievable what's happened here. Pappy Van Winkle. And when you talk about this bottle, and I'm not getting too close for fear of knocking it over, when you talk about this, we had one earlier in the week that was $6,500. Then a new person came in with a new bottle, and this is up for sale. It is item 21. You must be 21. And oh, by the way, you might need to be a trust fund baby to buy this kind of whiskey. It's a bourbon that's a little bit out of my league, but it's very special. So next, we want to talk about the Cardinals, okay? This next item is green seats donated by the Travers family, who are the most generous people around St. Louis. It's item number 1 appropriately. We're looking forward to an amazing Cardinals season. Green seats, all you can drink, all you can eat, and an amazing Cardinals game to watch. So get your money in on the green seats. That's item number 1. Now, I don as a prop from my spring break this beautiful Mexico blanket. This blanket, it reflects the Riviera Maya trip to Mexico, okay? This item is number 6. Check it out, donated by the Harveys. Every year, this item brings in big bucks, and people come back and absolutely love it. It's a week-long extravaganza in Mexico. It's all-inclusive, very high-end resort, and we want to talk about that. Finally, I'm concluding my piece with a little flamingo here to reflect on the beautiful state of Florida, most specifically Naples. This beautiful condominium is waterfront. There's a pool right outside your door. You are going to want to check this out. Again, donated by Jeff and Susie Hewitt. The most important thing to note is that there is a sunset cruise involved on a massive Boston whaler. $2,000 alone for that. So get your bid in immediately, and let's take this off the market. Somebody just buy it outright. Now, when we're talking about this, it's all about the children. And we're going to talk about something really special that our children do every year, and we want you to bid on it. And with that, I want to go to Maria.
That's right, Tom. So there are so many amazing items this evening, but we want to remember why we're all here, and that is the children. We have 4 very special packages in the auction this evening, and those are the platters made by our Angels Arms children themselves. They wanted to be a very special part of this evening, and this was their contribution. We've already sold 1 platter for $2,000. How amazing is that? We want to get these other 3 platters sold. They're items 5, 9, and 11 on your bid pile. Please bid and make these kids feel extra special this evening. And speaking of artwork, we have another fantastic piece of art in the auction. Yasmina, what about that?
Yes, we do. That art is super special, Maria. And we do have another really incredible piece of art by a local artist, Jennifer Hayes. She's painting the statue of St. Louis, the King. If you've been to Art Hill, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's currently number 3 in your bid pal if you haven't checked it out. And through the magic of time-lapse photography, you'll be able to see Jennifer creating this beautiful artwork yourself. So check it out and definitely be sure to bid on package number 3. Tom, that's an incredible piece of artwork by Jennifer, isn't it?
It's an awesome piece, and she has things in Vegas. They're all over the place, so make sure you're bidding on that. And in this time, St. Louis, the King, awesome. Let's do it. There's also those beautiful platters. Please bid on those. They're big money. And as we move on to the next step, I do want to recognize a sponsor who has something very special to say. It's one of my favorite St. Louis-based companies, and that's Centene Corporation.
Good evening. I'm Michael Neidorf. On behalf of the Centene Corporation and the Centene Charitable Foundation, I'd like to congratulate Angels Arms on 20 years of dedicated service to foster youth and children. At Centene, we're committed to transforming the health of our communities through our health plans. Centene provides managed care for more than 175,000 children and youth in foster care. We share Angels Arms' belief that the children should have the love, support, and resources they need so that they can focus on being a child. For years, Angels Arms has worked tirelessly to provide children with a loving home where they can grow and thrive within the St. Louis community. Through the dedication and commitment of countless staff, volunteers, and families, foster children experience the love and support they need until a forever family and home is found. Once again, congratulations to Angels Arms on your 20th anniversary, and a sincere thank you for your many years of dedicated service. Stay safe and wear your mask.
Thank you, Centene, for supporting Angels Arms year after year. And wow, there are some terrific items in the auction tonight. So, Bess, it's been an amazing ride these last 20 years, wouldn't you say?
Oh my gosh, it really has been. I am just in awe of the fact that this has been going on for 20 years. And what's really surprised me the most is learning how resilient children are when they're loved. and that's the key. We've learned how good people are and how much they want to be a part of these children's lives. So whether it's our dedicated board members, our junior board members, or 25 young professionals that comprise this board that have been around for over 15 years, we really are touched by all the good people who want to instill in these children's lives. Angels Arms is one big family, and that's what I love the most. It's open to everyone who wants to play a part in these beautiful foster families. So let's take a moment to look back at all that Angels Arms has accomplished these past 2 decades. It all started 20 years ago with a handful of friends gathered around a dining room table who all shared the same vision and desire to help the foster care community. As a foster parent myself, I experienced the outpouring of love and support from my family, friends, and neighbors, and I wanted all foster parents to have the same experience and access to these resources and the support we were receiving. The outpouring of love and support was nothing short of magnificent. People from all sectors of the community stepped up to do something, anything to be a part of this journey. After 9 months of renovation that involved hundreds of volunteer days, we opened our first foster home in 2003.
Bess decided it was her calling to make a special place for these children. She calls it Angels Arms.
Local celebrities and media outlets all helped us bring awareness to our cause, and individuals from the community, both young and old, came together to collaborate, donate, roll up their sleeves, and volunteer to bring our vision to life. People began to take notice of how the foster experience could be less traumatic for the child and more supportive of the foster parents. Imagine what this world would be like if all children knew they were loved and wanted and had someone to call their family. Over the last 20 years, Angels Arms has grown from 1 home to 13 homes. We listen to the foster community, and we are here to meet their needs in every form possible. From assisting foster families to providing support and housing to youth aging out, Angels Arms is the only organization of its kind and exists solely to meet the needs of dedicated foster parents and beautiful children. Our homes have been a safe haven to over 600 foster children and kept over 150 sibling groups together, all while providing assistance to countless other foster parents in our community. And all of this is possible through the generosity of our community. You've given to Angels Arms in countless ways. You host lemonade stands, cereal drives, and birthday celebrations. You volunteer at our homes and events. You donate, you champion our cause, and spread awareness. We've witnessed more acts of love and kindness than we ever could have imagined, and we thank you for embracing our foster families with open arms. We're grateful beyond measure and filled with wonder and excitement to see what another 20 years will bring.
Wow, it is so amazing looking back at that. So 20 years have come and gone, and one thing remains the same, and that is what is truly at the heart of this organization.
That's right, Heidi. At the center of it all, it is the house parents. These house parents are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So, Tom, as a founding board member, you've been with Angels Arms since the very beginning, have seen what these foster parents go through, and it isn't always a glamorous life as an Angels Arms foster mom.
No, it's not at all. In fact, these people are incredible. Tonight, I want to showcase some incredible ladies who continue to do things day in and day out. In fact, this is our opportunity to take a look at these special ladies who we consider to be the real house moms of Angels Arms. This season on the Real House Moms of Angels Arms, 2020 was met with an epidemic of mass proportion. COVID-19 strikes. How would these Real House Moms handle it? Pushed to the brink with virtual learning challenges out the wazoo, Can Cassandra cope with creating creative learning spaces for her older group of kids? Just when you thought you'd seen the worst of it, cabin fever runs high with 7 foster kids at Barb Backlage's household. How does Barb manage? Feeding these hungry mouths puts the pocketbook to the test and the stove to the rest. Can Phyllis hack it, feeding her full house of young men, or does she need to lean on a strong margarita at the end of the day? Can Kim Blumenthal effectively wear these many hats? A lunch lady, teacher, and oh yes, a mom. Do these crazy times drive Lorene Hall to the brink? Nothing a trip to a local hotel for swimming with her crew won't solve. Has Jenny Tripp lost her mind? Hosting an egg hunt in October? Did Ramona's kids have school backpacks and supplies this school year? Or were they forced to sharpen old pencils? How on earth will Brittany's children get to experience a special birthday? Does an outdoor swing set give relief to Heather and the rest of the Craig family? And do Margie, Kathy, and Mary win the nasty battle with stacks of laundry, piles of dishes, and keeping their kiddos active during this bizarre year? It certainly is a glamorous lifestyle, and few ladies are up to the task. These are the real house moms of Angels Arms. Well, good afternoon, ladies. It's Tom Hartnagel joining you from Tom's Clubhouse, where we're meeting with our lovely real house moms of Angels Arms. We have a few questions as we have our reunion show, and we're going to jump right in. My first question, Margie, do you ladies really like each other?
No, not at all. No, actually we do. We're a close-knit family that calls on each other for help each and every day. We're blessed to have each other.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer, Margie. Barb, I have a question for you. Tim and John in St. Louis Hills asked the question, how has COVID impacted your family?
The biggest impact is moving appointments for 7 teenagers into the virtual world, including school. And shout out to Angels Arms for giving us enough devices to make it all happen.
Amazing, amazing what they've done. Now, Susie in Frontenac has a question for Jenny. Jenny, what does it mean to be a part of the Angels Arms community?
Oh, gosh, we are so grateful to be part of the Angels Arms community. We have met so many great-hearted individuals that have contributed to our wonderful cause.
Excellent, excellent. And then, Phyllis, I come to you, 14 years, the veteran here. It's a serious question. Oftentimes we hear about you real house moms having to head to the ER with your children for a variety of reasons. Could you give a little insight to our listeners? Oh, Phyllis, are you out there? Well, we may come back to Phyllis. She may have dropped or had another margarita. Okay, so with that said, Sunny, an alderwoman in Brentwood, she's saying to Kim, this question is for you, Kim, what is the greatest need for your family at the present time?
Huge washing machines. Tom, I think the biggest thing I do is we do laundry after laundry after laundry. Between the kids wetting the bed or football games where you have to get more equipment washed and all that stuff quickly with 7 kids in our household, washing machines.
And who doesn't like a big laundry machine? Good answer there. And we go to one of our newer house moms, Lorene. Lorene, talk to me about mealtime.
Oh, meal times are chaotic most of the times, but on Thursday nights we get meals delivered in, and those are greatly appreciated.
Excellent. And I know there's growing families, there's boys, there's girls, there's young, there's old, and who doesn't like a good meal? So I appreciate that for sure. Now, this question comes from Ramondis in Franklin, Tennessee, and this is for Ramona. Ramona, what activity provided by Angels Arms did your family most enjoy this year?
This year, well, there's multiple activities, but I will have to say the Christmas activity is the best too, because we help provide a lot of things for all the kids that we have, and it helps take stress off for you when Angel Arms provide all the different gifts for the kids.
It is amazing. It is amazing to see what people do and how they come out for that. That's a fact. Now, Frank Woods, a former president in Washington, Missouri, he asks of Heather, what is your greatest joy being a Real House Mom of Angels Arms?
Yeah, the greatest joy is just being able to provide the most deserving children with a loving home, with an abundance of resources, and just knowing that every day waking up, I won't have to worry about anything.
Very good, very good. And I think that is one of the greatest things that all of you ladies provide. And I have a question here for one of the first-time moms to the Real House Moms here, and that is, how does life as a house mom compare, now that you're in the Angels Arms world, with the world of before Angels Arms? That's for Mary. Oh, Mary.
She's muted.
Mary's either muted or she's drinking a glass of wine.
Am I the only one that got kicked out?
You're back. We've got a question for you, Phyllis. We'll be right back to you. Mary, how about you?
I would say that overall my life is less stressful, even though we're living through COVID, homeschooling. I know that there's support out there for me, whether it's just a click away on a computer or a phone call. And if there's something that we're needing for one of our special needs kids, all we have to do is let the need known, and we get that support.
That's beautiful. And Phyllis, we're going to go back to you. A serious question. You're a veteran here, 14 years. We hear about the house moms of Angels Arms needing to go often to the ER with their children. Could you give a quick insight into why that might be and what you experience with that challenge?
It's a challenge because sometimes it's triggers that we might not even know about. It's something that's going on in our home that might trigger that kid to have some sort of breakdown of whatever, emotionally or whatever. The thing that hurts the most is that at that time, we don't know how to help them except to try to involve the hospitals and everything. And it seems to always, at least in my case, happen at the most inopportune time, where you've got other things going on with other kids, or your spouse or whoever, your partner that helps you is not available or something, and you still got a house full of kids. The other thing is it tends to make the whole house chaotic.
And I think every house mom here, every Real House Mom can probably relate to that. And it is a sad circumstance, but boy, you all deal with it beautifully. And we'll close with a question here. Riri in St. Louis is asking Cassandra, if you could ask our viewers for one thing, what would that be?
Just continued support, because this organization has made such a big difference for all of these foster families and foster kids. It's not, I can't even put a dollar amount or even tell you how much it means. So just continued support.
Well, I think that's an amazing thing. And I'd like to raise a toast. And I want our viewers that are out there watching and listening to know that this is the lifeblood of the organization. These ladies do amazing things every day, as well in many cases with the foster fathers. But to these Real House Moms of Angels Arms, we say cheers to a great year ahead, to a healthier year, and the generosity of our givers. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
Thank you. Cheers.
And I will continue at tears as I crack open a Paulner beer, sponsor of our Munich trip, and just give honor to these ladies, because what they do, and by the way, let's not diminish what the men in their lives do, because it's the foster fathers and mothers who do amazing things. So appreciate their time doing that, and I think it tells a great story. But we're back because one thing we need to focus on is the money for the kids. That's all about BidPal, and it's all about contributing and bidding and so forth. So we want to highlight a few things here. I'm with Maria, and we want to talk specifically out of the gates about these plates that we talked about, these platters, because
I don't think they're going high enough right now. We need some bids.
That's right, Tom. So right now, our platters are sitting at $300. We know we can get more for these platters. Let's make these kids feel extra special. They took the time to go and create these just for you. Let's go ahead and run these bids up. We had a platter go for $2,000 earlier. So I know we can do this, and remember, this is all for the children to begin with. So let's bring it back to the reason why we're all together.
For the love of Pete, for the love of Pete, do it for the children. Do it for the children. We wouldn't be an auction without saying that. We also want to highlight a few things here. We've got lots of sports items. The neon behind me is a hot ticket and hot item. Bid on that. We have a number of autographed items. This Albert Pujols, you don't see a lot of that of late. And this has him in a different jersey, but he is the man of St. Louis, and the things he did here is amazing. We also want to showcase behind Maria over here, there is a first. This particular item has a number of players. We've got Red Shaney's, we've got Mike Shannon. These are awesome, awesome firsts within the Cardinals organization, and they're all autographed, every one of these. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people autographed there, and so important to start bidding on that. We've got the Pappy Van Winkle. But Maria, we've got a lot of autographed items too, and there's one that's right in front of you that I want to highlight.
Yeah, that's right. We have everything from books to CDs to an actual signed album by the legend himself, John Legend. You can get this. It's item number 614 in your bid pal. And we also have a great variety of a lot of other things, including electronics. And check out these 2 wine bottles right here, $200 a pop right here. These are amazing bottles of wine. And we don't want to forget about our special guest we have this evening, our sweet little dachshund, our 9-week-old dachshund.
We've got Wiener.
We've got Wiener in the house.
God love him.
A terrific family dog. They're really sweet and compassionate, and it'd be perfect for your family. Right now, only at $600. That's a steal for this little guy.
That's what we call bargain basement around these places. So please think about this sweet dog and what it can do for your life. And then we're going to wrap up here with my favorite Cardinal, Stam Usual. This thing needs to go for more. It is, as you can see the size of it, it's amazing. It's autographed, and it's autographed in his days when he was signing beautiful autographs. This is the Saturday Evening Post. It's from 1954. This is a classic. So lots of items. Continue to bid. 8:30 is the time, and I'll just give a quick preview that when this does end, you'll get notification from BidPal. When it's all complete, next week you can pick this up. If you're somebody that's out of town, we'll coordinate that. You can be in touch with us. But at the end of the day, 8:30 is the closing time. Everybody get out the bid. Now we're going to send it back to Studio A with Heidi and Bess.
My gosh, so many incredible items still up for grabs. And Tom, I got to say, you really channeled your inner Andy Cohen. Don't you think?
He absolutely did. We won't tell everybody that that's his idol, but I mean, how wonderful. And Tom wrote that whole skit, by the way, and came up with the whole thing. So Tom, amazing. Yes, Heidi, that last video, these beautiful foster moms represent everything that Angels Arms stands for. Everything.
They really do. There's so many angels within Angels Arms. And there are so many ways Angels Arms supporters help out these house parents. Having Angels Arms resources and support makes a huge difference in the lives of these foster parents and foster children.
Yes, and that's all thanks to our community support. Angels Arms foster parents have been able to experience all the giving, the family, the love, and support that Angels Arms has to offer. So check this out.
In our home currently, we have children from the age of 2 through 19, and we have 2 teenagers, a middle schooler, and then the 4 preschoolers. So the home that we're in is perfect for that setup. Several of our kids have medical needs or developmental disabilities. When little baby Bear came to us last October, when he was first placed, the prognosis was that he would probably never walk or talk. And our philosophy is to treat children as if you know they can, and to give them all the support and the opportunity to get to the next level. And he turned 2 in March, and the day after his 2nd birthday, he took his first steps and pretty much has been walking, running, jumping, climbing ever since.
As a single mom, being a foster parent with up to 5 kids, I don't know sometimes how I do it. Not only am I a foster parent, but I'm also a teacher, so I work full-time as well. We came from an apartment that I had about 4 kids in there, and so coming to this house and having a lot more room was one big thing, and I think my kids really enjoyed. We weren't on top of each other, but also my family is able to now come down to my house and spend time with everybody in my house. It really has helped me with just keeping close with my family and then bringing that love of family for any kid that I take in here as well.
Right now we have 2 sets of siblings, 2 sets of brothers. And here in the Angels Arms home, we have an extra bedroom now. Previously, we only had 3 bedrooms, so now we are in the 4-bedroom home. So we're able to take in the siblings to keep them together. And that's my passion, is really for the siblings, to try and keep them together as much as possible. Angels Arms had a volunteer come out and build them a play set, and the 2 little ones, they just stayed on it the entire summer. Angel Arms just gives. I mean, they're like an extension of God's hands is what they are, is how I view Angels Arms, because they help so much. And the boys see the difference.
We've been fostering, my husband and I, for 12 years, going on 12 years, and we've had about 45 children in our home. A lot of people ask me why we foster. And my answer is for that question is, why wouldn't we? That child needs someone to care for them, to love for them. How could we turn my back on that? Through Angel Arms, we've been allowed to expand that and have more children in our home than we could have ever had before. We've been able to supply for their needs more because the supporters of Angel Arms have generously gave of their love and their time and their money to help them to have a normal life, things that they wouldn't normally get to experience. We've had so many kids in and out of our homes that's touched us in so many ways. The most special one, I think, is one that looked at me one night and he come over and he hugged me, and he never hugged me before, and he said, "I love you, Nana. Thank you for giving me a home." He was 5. So that is what love is when you know you're making a difference in that child's life.
With the kids in our homes, we just really want to give them a safe place to land and let them know love, and no matter where they may go in the future, that they've got this foundation, that they were loved and that they were valued, and that someone cared about what was going to happen to them and wanted the best for them.
And one of the reasons I foster is I really want the kids to have a good experience, a memory of being in foster care. Come away to say there were some good people, there were some generous people that opened up their hearts, that opened up their home, and that really gave. You know, and Angels Arms is a big conduit for that. And I just plead to people to just give. You won't be disappointed.
Wow, what a moving video depicting how important the Angels Arms community of supporters is for our foster families. This is a very special evening and a very special moment in the evening. That's why we wanted to come together, therefore we're wearing masks, so we can be safe, but really enjoy this very special moment. And this is where you come in. Now is the time when you, watching from home, can make a direct impact on the lives of these beautiful children living in these Angels Arms homes. All you have to do is simply click donate on your phone. You've got BidPal open, you've been bidding all night, you've bought your raffle tickets, but now it's time to donate. Whether you're watching live or catching this on a replay a couple days later, you can make a difference right now. So grab your cell phone, find that donate button, and click donate. Any amount you feel compelled to give. We are reaching for the stars this year with a $200,000 goal. And we know with your help, we will reach it.
And while that is a challenging goal, we have a big jump on this number. Marion Bradford has been a friend of mine and a friend of Angels Arms ever since the very beginning. She's raised money to fund our first home and has been an integral part of our Stepping Out for the Angels Gala ever since the very first one. So I'm so excited to tell you this, but Marion wanted to see people, her money in action. She didn't want to wait till she died and then, you know, have it go somewhere, so she decided to give $100,000 this evening. Yes, to start. And this is to kick off our Fund a Need, and that is our match. So that's why we think this is reachable. That doubles your impact tonight when you give.
Wow.
And I gotta tell you gotta love Marion. To know her is to love her. And this lady is the most passionate character, and I say character, you will ever meet. She's remarkable and generous, and let's get this started with her generosity.
Absolutely. I mean, what do we say about that? I mean, we put that 2-minute clock up right now, and let's start raising some money for these foster families. I mean, it blows my mind to see how much this community supports Angels Arms. So, Bess, what are foster families in need of right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going off script. I might get in trouble, but I can't get fired probably.
No,
so
you're in charge.
I just want to say this one thing, that what they really need is stability. I mean, that is what every foster child tells me, that the number one thing they have in their lives, when they're able to tell what they needed at that time and what they always need, is stability. So I'm going to now follow the script and get back because I had to say that. But as far as this goes, that no foster parent goes into the role of fostering in the middle of a pandemic. So you can only imagine the challenges that they're facing right now, and there are so many. And you have to allow kids into your home. You don't know where they've been exposed to, and if they're positive, if they're not, but they all need somewhere to go. So that's why your donation tonight can make a difference.
That's right, Bess. No gift is too small. Whether you are going to give $20 tonight in honor of our 20th anniversary or $20,000, every little bit will help. And your donation matters, and it will make a difference in the lives of our foster families. As many of you know, Angels Arms does not receive any state or federal funding, and we rely on the support of our community and individuals like you to provide the homes and the many essential resources that our families need on a daily basis. Your donations will help supply everything from clothing, shoes, grocery gift cards, which is the #1 requested item right now during this pandemic. Your donations will give our kids opportunities to just be kids and play sports, take dance lessons, music lessons, camp. The list goes on and on. So please give what you can, and we're confident that we're going to hit our goal.
This is incredible. I'm seeing names fly across here. Names that we all know. Some close, some that I've not seen in years, others that are in Raleigh, North Carolina, in Elkhart, Indiana, across the country. This is simply sensational. Absolutely sensational.
Keep that thing ticking. You guys.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Thank you, every single one of you, for donating. We are absolutely blown away by your generosity and support. Because of each and every one of you, Angels Arms foster families will have the funds needed to continue providing loving homes to foster children right here in our community.
Yes, thank you everyone for donating. This is truly incredible.
The foster parents are donating.
I love it. I love it. And you can continue to give. If you're watching today or you're watching next week up through this coming Friday, November 20th, please continue to give. As we can see, we're very close to hitting our goal, so thank you so much.
I shouldn't be shaking my head, but this is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
And look at our lovely Maria.
All right, Tom, it's the best time of the evening. We have our raffle drawings. Let's get this started. We're going to kick it off with the $500 scratch-off raffle winner.
500 scratch off. We've got our Deerberg's grocery cart here. I'm digging deep for this one here. Who's the winner?
Oh my gosh!
Drum rolls playing. It's, well, you can't say it before I say it. It's Joyce Jackson. Joyce Jackson is the raffle ticket winner. Congratulations.
And she needs it, and this is so awesome.
Well, we hope she gets $1 million from that.
She's been through a huge tragedy this year.
Well, God love her. She hopes she gets $1 million from this.
Oh,
There
I'm
you go.
so happy.
Next up is the groceries for a year. We thank Bob and Sharon Deerberg, Laura, the whole Deerberg family. You've done so much for us over the years. Just push this baby ahead here. All right, we're gonna get that out of the way. Now this one, I'm gonna draw here. This is a big one, $5,200.
And it's sold out.
Groceries for a year.
We sold wow. them all. We
It's
sold them all.
out. Okay, now this one, I gotta tell you, this is someone very near and dear to Angel's Arms. He's put a lot of time and effort in.
His family.
His family, entire family. I would tell you that his mother was a board member, God rest her soul, one of the nicest ladies you'd ever meet. They recently had a baby, speaking of babies, and that would be Kevin Dahl. Kevin Dahl is the winner of Groceries for a Year. Very appropriate, and we're thrilled that you won. So congratulations to the two of you, the three of you for that matter. That's awesome.
How
so great.
Well, as we celebrate this evening and all that you at home have helped us raise, I wanted to take a quick moment to say thank you to you, Tom.
Thanks, Ian.
For your tireless dedication to Angels Arms mission and all the countless hours that you have put into this event specifically. And I want to let you know, and everyone at home, that because of your dedication, this event over the past 20 years has raised over $3.5 million. Yes. So, I would like to present to you this award from all of us at Angels Arms. The bottom will come off. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It means a lot. And it means a lot coming from her. And I'll say just for a second here that Maria, she's the end-all, be-all. Come into the picture here. We've got masks on. She's the end-all, be-all in terms of putting this event together. And so to Maria, I say God bless you, and you're an amazing gal who's going to be an amazing mother. So I appreciate this from you.
Thank you.
Well, and last but not least, we obviously want to recognize the woman behind the vision, Beth. Over 20 years ago, Beth stepped away from her career in education and founded Angels Arms. And as we've grown to love this beautiful organization, Beth has dedicated her life to ensuring that foster kids feel like they're part of a loving family, and that the families feel supported too, because we obviously know that's very important. Beth, you've inspired over 1,000 people, thousands, to contribute and give back to this mission in any way that we can. So we honor you tonight. Thank you for having this vision. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys have no idea what it's not about being happy, it's about bringing happiness to other people. And when you do that, there's nothing better in life. And when you get to work with people like this, and when you get to have a Tom Hartnagel on your side, I mean, we all are so grateful, but these kids, they move mountains, and it's a blessing to get to be a part of their lives. So thanks for this, guys. Thank you.
Well, I think this calls for a little bit of celebration.
Me too.
Tom, would you do the honors, please?
I will. I hope I don't ruin some large technology here, but I will pop this here. So there we go. Everybody a little something here. We do want to celebrate everybody's giving and thoughtfulness this evening.
Can I have more?
You can have more. It's a little challenging with the mask, but by God, you are supporting it.
This is awesome.
Would you like congratulations?
I do want to give a toast to the wonderful people who are part of Angels Arms, and it really is a big family. It's 20 years of having a big family. Now we have Spot as part of our family. Just so many people who make this work. And thank you. And there's a lot more work to do, is what I have to say. A lot more work to do. So God willing, there'll be 20 more years and lots more kids. So I've really been humbled by all the love that people have shown. And I hope you all get to see that at this time when it's really easy to lose heart, it's so easy. And I do even sometimes, but just know that everybody There are so many good people here, and here's to love and to family and to taking care of one another.
Cheers.
Cheers to it all. And little confetti in the champagne. Thank you again to everyone that's tuned in remotely. Thank you to our pregnant, lovely lady who's planned this whole thing. Thank you to Spot Productions for all that they've done. This is an amazing event. The auction remains open until 8:30. Continue to bid, continue to contribute, and thank you so much for virtually joining us.
What a fabulous evening. Again, bidding is open until 8:30. Get those bids in. What an evening. What an organization. Cheers to 20 years. And let's take a listen to some other special messages as we close out this amazing event. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Hey guys, Dave Glover here from the Dave Glover Show on 97.1 FM Talk. Congratulations on your 20th anniversary. I know something about this. I just celebrated my 20th anniversary on the air last week, so that's a big deal. I have been a fan and a friend and a supporter of Angels Arms, I don't know, as long as I can remember now, well over 10 years. So all my best to everyone there. You really, really deserve a lot of credit for all the fine work you do. Here's to another 20 years for both of us.
Hey, this is Adam Wainwright. I wanted to send a special message to Angels Arms. I heard that you got a big birthday. It's your 20th birthday, so happy birthday, Angels Arms. Thanks for all the incredible work you do for so many children in the St. Louis area. Thanks for so much. I mean, I know that affects many, 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 many thousands of kids and hundreds of kids and families, and you're just doing great work. So happy 20th birthday, Angels Arms. See ya.
Hi, Keith Brooks wishing Angels Arms a happy 20th birthday. So honored to have witnessed what you've done in the first 20 years and look forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future. Happy birthday, Angels Arms.
My family and Dearborgs have been a part of Angels Arms for 20 years. Happy birthday, Angels Arms. Cheers.
Hi, we're Becky and Jesse Hughes. We are proud to have been the first foster family to live in the Angels Arms home,
and to have taken care of over 100 children.
We've been part of Angels Arms from the very beginning.
And we're so happy to see how it's grown over the past 20 years.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm the first foster child to live in the Angels Arms home. Happy 20th anniversary, Angels Arms home.
Those of you who know me know how devoted I am to Angels Arms. I've been honored to be able to work with them for almost 18 years. It gives me great joy to wish them a very happy 20th anniversary.
Hi everybody at Angels Arms. It's Katie Jamborette, somebody who was so privileged to have been there at the very start of this idea. I will never forget Tom and Bess sitting down with me in the Central West End and saying, we're gonna change the way foster kids are cared for in St. Louis. And 20 years later, think of all the lives you've transformed. I am just so proud to be affiliated with this organization and all the good work you've done. When we stop and think this has been this crazy year and we wonder what good we can leave in this world, what are we doing here? I think without a doubt, Angels Arms is that good in the world. So I wish you well, congratulations, keep up the great work to the house parents, and here's to another 20 years.